With lots of big races right around the corner, I thought I'd go through everything I wear during my races, everything I bring with me in my kit bag, sort of like a massive race day checklist to help you pack and make sure you've got everything ready for the big day. And as a special bonus at the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about everything I take to particularly hot races or particularly cold races. My name is Ben Parks, 225 marathoner, and I've run so many races, 150, 200, I don't know, but everything here on my list I've perfected over the years. There is nothing sponsored in this video whatsoever. Everything you see, I've bought 100% with my money to give you that completely unbiased, honest view. Right, let's start out with everything I'm going to be wearing during the race. My race shoe of choice at the moment is the Nike Vaporfly version 3. Make sure you pack some shoes for your running race. In terms of socks, I really like the Soar socks here. They are a little bit expensive, but really good quality. We've got a big socks video, comparison video coming out, so get subscribed for that. In terms of shorts, I've actually just got a brand new pair of Soar shorts here, added my logo to them. With singlets, I've got the Ben Parks Elite singlet here, really cool with some lightning bolts on. We'll link to that down below. Or we've got our regular everyday singlets as well. You're gonna need your race day number. It should have been sent out to you in the post, or with some bigger races like Chicago, London, a lot of the majors, you need to go and collect that. Now, really important, you need safety pins. Get stocked up. You don't want to be in the supermarket the night before trying to find safety pins. In terms of headwear, of course, I'm going to recommend my own stuff because I have my own hat company here, benparks.com, check it out. My favorite is always the matte black, just a classic. We've had it for years and years, really popular with you guys. Just helps keep you nice and cool, all the sweat out your face. If the weather's not very good, turn it around, keep the rain out of your face as well. You just look good, feel confident out there getting it done. In terms of heart rate monitor, I don't wear a heart monitor for my training. We put it on the list because a lot of people do. The last one I ever used was this one from Wahoo, just basic, about £35. With watches, I've got my Garmin FX 2. I am thinking of upgrading this at the moment to the 965 because I'm having a few problems with it, but that's a whole nother story. If you want a downloadable checklist, we've got a free link down below. Just head to the website, download it. We've got a checklist. You can print it out, just have it on your phone, tick everything off. Everything we've got here basically, so you don't forget anything for your race. Now, in terms of nutrition, my favorite at the moment is the Morton gels, and I carry these gels around with me in my naked band, which is this. You just sort of step into it, it goes around your waist. It's got these big pouches at the front where you can add in anything you want. You can put your phone in there, gels. Now, in terms of headphones, my go-to thing for road racing is always the Aftershock. If you're allowed headphones, not all races do, please check that out. It's just the Aftershocks, but I have actually got in some Apple AirPods Pro, these ones here, and we're gonna be doing a big comparison test between the two. What's best for runners? That is coming up soon. You're also going to need your phone most likely, so make sure that is on your checklist. And then finally, something that doesn't apply to many people but definitely does to me is taking my good old trusty GoPro with my external microphone here. Right, let's move on to what's in my kit bag for the day. Right, let's clear all of this stuff out the way for a second and move on to a drop bag. If you are new to running, every race is going to be slightly different, but a lot of the bigger races, they're going to give you a bag where you can put some stuff in to take down to the start line. They'll look after it, and then they'll give it back to you at the end, basically. Not all races do. Please check this out. Things like New York don't even offer drop bags at all. So what I'm talking about now is everything I'm going to be taking to the start line and everything I'm going to be using after the race as well. So the first thing here is just a change of clothes, basically. Some nice warm things, maybe a race day sweater like this. Check it out on benparks.com. And then just something to wear on the start line to keep you nice and warm that you may dispose of. And most races are really good, and they'll pick up all the clothes and give them to various charities and things like that. So basically some kit to keep you nice and warm that you can put on before the race and then use after the race as well. And then I really hate going to races and wearing my race day shoes like this to the race because they're just really uncomfortable to walk in. So my favorite comfortable shoe at the moment is the Gel Nimbus. Is this 25 or 26? 26. We've got to review that soon. So I wear those to the start line and then afterwards as well. Sometimes I take these are really old now. These are my OOFOS, I think they're called. I can't remember, I bought these years ago. But they are super comfortable. Your feet can swell up during the race. So some sliders or some thongs or sandals, whatever you call them in your country, can be really good to put on after the race. Some other real non-negotiables for me, something like your body glide, putting this between your legs, maybe on your underarms, just here, anywhere to prevent chafing. Whether there's skin on skin contact, I don't want chafing, I'm putting this on before the race. Nipples for men, nipples, plasters to put on your nipples for recommend, because when you're singing it's going to get wet and towards the back end of the race you can really chafe in there, and that is very, very uncomfortable. Now in terms of fueling up before the race, I really like to sort of carb load on the day with some Morton, well this is 160, but actually the 320 drink mix, just to get as many carbs into my body as we can before the race. And then I might still be having a bagel in my bag here that I'm going to be munching on, probably some water, maybe a bar as well, maybe even a banana, which helps settle my stomach a little bit, and then a protein shake or snack for after the run as well. And in terms of settling my stomach, I sometimes do take some Imodium tablets before the race. I'm a bit nervous. I don't want to be having some problems down there during the run. It doesn't work for everybody. I don't recommend it, but if you're someone that does get some dodgy guts during races, then it can be something to check out. Another thing that's an absolute essential is taking your own supply of loo roll. If you're in the portaloos, porta potties, and they run out, you are in trouble. And I've had to sacrifice a few gloves and socks over the years. And then similarly to that, taking your own hand sanitizer is a good idea as well. A lot of touch points, people touching their bodies and touching things. Some other little things, you may want to take some cash down with you as well, your contactless card, and then maybe a power bank as well. If you're using your phone during the race, you don't want it to be dead at the end, so you can recharge it. And then finally, your friends and family, well, take your friends and family, they're definitely on the checklist if you can come along as well. But make sure you look up how you're getting to the race and how you're getting home. Make sure you've got a good plan with all of them. You've discussed it all at meeting points. A lot of these big races, they have meeting points at the end with different numbers or letters. Again, check your race and organise that before you go off, because at the end of races, it can be a bit of a nightmare trying to meet up with people. In terms of recovery shake, I normally just add a shaker bottle and then just take one of these travel packs of Cis Rego. And it's not sort of sitting, getting all a bit warm and horrible. I think it's nice chilled water after the race. Make my own shake and get that down and get recovered. And then, as I promised at the start of the video, a hot weather race. I'm going to be taking some sun cream, at least factor 50 plus. Big tip here, do not put sun cream up in this part of your head, because you're going to get sweaty, it's going to go into your eyes, and it's going to be unbearable. So yeah, just get your normal hat. Forward conditions, that's going to keep that nicely out of the sun, and then you can cover your face and all exposed skin with your sun cream there. Some electrolytes, definitely, these are good for even if it's not that hot as well. Really like the stuff from Precision Hydration. Get some electrolytes into your system, because you're going to be sweating a lot more than you normally would be, and so you need to be replacing those, potentially trying to taking some of those out on the course as well if you can. And then finally, sunglasses if you do. I don't particularly like running in sunglasses, but lots of people do. Right, cold kit list now, and I really suffer with trying to keep warm at the best of times, so hence my pink gloves. These are from Ron Hill. They're pretty bad, but they're good fun, and as long as it's not too cold, they're going to look after me really well. I have been known to run in a windproof jacket before. I think this is a Salomon jacket up on the screen now from the Big Half, and it was a particularly cold year. Get a buff. Actually, we haven't even got any buffs to plug on the website at the moment. We've got our whole new range for the year coming in very soon though. You may want to check out some leggings. Again, these are from Store. They are a little bit on the expensive side, but they are really good as well. And then finally, a nice woolly hat. And this hat is actually still damp from my run today, so it doesn't feel very nice. I need to dry that out. So that's it, guys. Wishing you the very best of luck with your race. And one of the critical things with racing is not hitting the wall, which so many people do. So we've got a video all about that coming up next, so go and check that out. We'll see you very soon in the next one.